Exercise 1.4. First bit, prove that the following are irrational numbers. First question, 1 by root 2. Irrational number means a number which is not in the form of p by q is called a irrational number. For example, root 2, root 3, root 5, root 6, these are irrational numbers. Root 9 is not a irrational number because its answer is 3 square, square root cancel 3. So it is a perfect square number. So it is not a irrational. Root 25, it is also not a irrational number, it is a rational number. Let us prove this by using the proof by contradiction method. In this method, first we have to select the given irrational number as a rational number. So let us assume 1 by root 2 is a rational number. If it is rational number, then 1 by root 2 is equals to p by q, where p comma q are integers, because every rational number will be there in the p by q form. Then do cross multiplication now. Root 2 into p equals to q into 1. So then root 2 equals to q by p. So here q by p is a rational number. So then root 2 also a rational number because q by p equals to root 2. But we know that root 2 is a irrational number. So then our assumption is wrong. So what is our assumption actually? 1 by root 2 is a rational number is our assumption. So then our assumption is wrong. Therefore 1 by root 2 is a irrational number. So this is called a proof by contradiction method. Second question, root 3 plus root 5. So let us prove this by using the proof by contradiction method, that is, let root 3 plus root 5 is rational number. So if it is rational number, definitely it will be equal to p by q form, where p comma q are integers. P comma q are integers. So here we have a two irrational numbers, root 3 and root 5. So that is why do square on both sides. So root 3 plus root 5 whole square, p by q whole square. So here a plus b whole square form. So a square plus b square plus 2ab, 2 into root 3 into root 5, it is equals to p square divided by q square. So root 3 whole square is a 3, root 5 whole square is 5, 2 into root 3 into root 5 is 2 into under root 3 5 is a 15. So it is equals to p square divided by q square. Now 2 into root 15 equals to p square divided by q square minus 3 plus 5 is a 8. So it is equals to minus 8. So 2 into root 15 is equals to, here q square is a LCM, then p square minus 8 q square. So 2 under root 15 equals to p square minus 8 q square divided by 2 into q square. So here this answer is in the form of p by q. So p square minus 8q square divided by 2q square is a rational number. But this answer is equals to what? Root 15. So then root 15 also a rational number. But we know that root 15 is a irrational number. So then our assumption is wrong. So therefore root 3 plus root 5 is a irrational number. Third problem, 6 plus root 2. Let us prove this by using the proof by contradiction method. So that is, let 6 plus root 2 is a rational number. Then definitely 6 plus root 2 will be in the form of p by q. So where p comma q are integers. Now here we have only one square root answer. So then no need of doing square on both sides. P by q minus 6. So root 2 equals to q is a LCM p minus 6q. So here p minus 6q by q is exactly in the form of p by q. So then p minus 6q by q is a rational number, but it is equals to what? Root 2. So then root 2 also rational number, but we know that root 2 is irrational number. So then our assumption is wrong. So then 6 plus root 2 is a irrational number. Fourth question, root 5. Let us prove the root 5 irrational number. Using proof by contradiction method, we have to prove root 5 is a irrational number. In this method, first let root 5 is a rational number. So if it is rational number, definitely root 5 can write in the p by q form, where p comma q are integers and at the same time co-prime. Co-prime means no common factors for the p comma q except 1. For example, 3 and 4 is there. Factors for 3 are 1 comma 3. Factors for 4 are 1, 2, 4. In these two, the common factor is only 1. So that is why these two are co-prime numbers. So here we should consider p comma q are co-prime numbers. So that means they don't have a common factors except 1. Now do square on both sides. So root 5 whole square p by q whole square. Root 5 whole square is a 5. P square divided by q square. Then 5q square is equals to p square. Here 5q square equals to p square. For example, 5 into 2 equals to 10. So what is the meaning of that? 5 divides the 10. Next to 3 into 6 equals to 18. What is the meaning of that? 3 divides the 18. Here also 5 into q square equals to p square. That means 5 divides p square, and 5 is a prime number. So then 5 divides p also. Why? Because we have a one theorem. So theorem number 1.6, let p be a prime number if p divides a square, then p divides a. So that is why here 5 is a prime number. 5 divides p square, then 5 divides p also. If 5 divides p, then we can write 5 into some new number, that is r, is equals to p. Because here 5 into q square equals to p square, then we are saying 5 divides p square. In the same way, if 5 divides the p, then 5 into some other new number, 5 into r equals to p. So substitute this value in the equation number 1. So the equation 1 is what? 5q square. Equation 1 implies 5q square equals to p square. In this, substitute the p value. So 5q square, it is equals to, p value is how much? 5 into r whole square. So 5q square equals to 25 r square. Here 5 ones are 5 5s are 25. Then q square equals to r square. Q square equals to 5 r square. So here also q square written as a 5 into r square. So that means 5 divides q square. Then same theorem, 5 divides q also. So then what happened here? 5 divides p, here 5 divides q. So that means 5 is a common factor of p and q. But we assumed that p and q are co-prime numbers at the beginning. That means no common factors except 1. So that is why our assumption is wrong. So our assumption is wrong. So therefore root 5 is a irrational number. Hence proved. Fifth question, 3 plus 2 root 5. Let us prove this by using the proof by contradiction method. So let 3 plus 2 root 5 is a rational number. So then we can write 3 plus 2 root 5 in the form of fraction, that is p by q, where p comma q are integers. Here we have only one square root, so then no need of doing the square on both sides. P by q minus 3. So 2 root 5 equals to p minus 3q divided by q. So now 2 transpose to another side. So p minus 3q divided by 2q. So here observe the RHS. P minus 3q divided by 2q is in the p by q form. So it is a rational number. But it is equals to what? Root 5. So then root 5 also a rational number. But our assumption is root 5 is a irrational number. So then our assumption is wrong. Therefore 3 plus 2 root 5 is a irrational number, hence proved. Second question, prove that root p plus root q is an irrational number where p comma q are primes. Let us prove this by using the proof by contradiction method. So that means let root p plus root q is a rational number. So then we can equate the root p plus root q to p by q form, where so already p and q given. So let's take the another ratio, that is a by b. So where a comma b are integers. Now here two square root numbers, then do square on both sides. So root p plus root q whole square equals to a by b whole square. So here a plus b whole square form a square plus b square plus 2ab equals to a square divided by b square. So square root cancel, here square root cancel, 2 into under root p into q, it is equals to a square divided by b square. So 2 into under root p q, a square divided by b square, this p and q both are transposed to RHS side. Now p can write as a by 1, here by 1. Let's take the LCM. So here b square, here a square minus p b square minus q b square, it is equals to 2 into under root p into q. So under root p into q equals to a square minus p b square minus q b square divided by 2 into b square. So here RHS side it is looking like a same rational number. So a square minus p b square minus q b square divided by 2b square is a rational number. But it is equals to what? Under root p into q. So then it is also a rational number, no? So also rational number. But see here p and q both are prime numbers. So I am taking 5 prime number, 3 prime number. Okay. Then 5 into 3 how much? 15. So root 15. because here root p into q there. That is why root 15 definitely irrational number. So then under root p into q also a irrational number. So that is the reason, and but under root p into q is a irrational number. So then our assumption is wrong. So therefore under root p plus under root q is a irrational number, hence proved. Exercise 1.5. First we determine the value of the following. First question, log 5 base 25. So log 5 base 25, here 5 and 25 exponential form is 5 square. So actually log a to the power of m formula is m log a, but here what happened, power having a base, so that means log a base b to the power of m, that means 1 by m log a base b. So that is why here 1 by 2 log 5 base 5. So 1 by 2, here number and base both are same, then its answer is 1. So 1 by 2 into 1 is 1 by 2. Second question, log 3 base 81. Log 3 and 81 exponential form is here 81, 3 table, 3 27s, 3 9s, 3 3s. So 3 to the power of 4. So here also same like a previous question, 1 by 4 log 3 base 3. So 1 by 4 log 3 base 3, answer is 1. So it is equals to 1 by 4. Third question, log 1 by 16 base 2. Log 1 by 16, 16 exponential form 2 to the power of 4 base 2. So the formula is a to the power of 1 by a to the power of m equals to a to the power of minus m. So then log 2 to the power of minus 4 base 2. Now here the formula is log a to the power of m equals to m log a. So then minus 4 log 2 base 2. So minus 4 log 2 base 2 is 1. So minus 4 into 1 is minus 4. Fourth question, log 1 base 7. So we know very well its answer is 0, because logarithm of 1 with any base, its answer is always 0. Fifth question, log root x base x. Log root x exponential form x to the power of 1 by 2 base x. It is equals to, here the formula is log a to the power of m, it is equals to m into log a. So then 1 by 2 into log x base x, but log x base x answer is 1. So 1 by 2 into 1 is 1 by 2. Log 512 base 2. Here 512 exponential form 2 2s are 4, 1 remainder, 2 5s are 10, 2 6s are 12. Again 2 table, 2 1s are 2 2s are 4, 2 8s are 16. 2 6 are 12, 2 4s are 8, next to 2 32s are, next to 2 16s are, next to 2 8s are, next to 2 4s are, next to 2 2s are. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So log 2 to the power of 9 base 2. So log 2 to the power of 9 base 2 means 9 into log 2 base 2. 9 into log 2 base 2, answer is 1. 9 into 1 is 9. Seventh question, log 0.01 base 10. 0.01 is decimal number. Let's convert into fraction form. So 1 by 100 base 10. So log 1 by, your base is 10. So that is why the exponential form of 100 is 10 square base 10. Now 1 by a to the power of m equals to a to the power of minus m. So then log 10 to the power of minus 2 base 10. So it is equals to log a to the power of m formula m log a. So then minus 2 into log 10 base 10. So it is equals to minus 2 into 1. So it is minus 2. Next question, log 8 by 27 base 2 by 3. So log 8 exponential form 2 cube and exponential form of 27 is 3 cube base 2 by 3. So log here a to the power of m by b to the power of m equals to a by b whole to the power of m. So then 2 by 3 whole power 3 base 2 by 3. Now log a to the power of m equals to m into log a. So then 3 into log 2 by 3 base 2 by 3. So 3 into log 2 by 3 base 2 by 3, answer is 1. 3 into 1 is 3. 2 to the power of 2 plus log 3 base 2. So here suitable formula is a to the power of m plus n. It is equals to a to the power of m into a to the power of n. So then 2 square into 2 to the power of log 3 base 2. 2 square 4, and here base is 2 and logarithm base also 2. Then log with the base 2 and here base both will get cancelled. Then it is equals to 3. 4 3 is a 12 is the answer. Second bit, write the following expressions as a log n and find their values. So log n means single logarithm. First question, log 2 plus log 5. So here the suitable formula is log a plus log b is equals to log a into b. So then here log 2 into 5. So log 2 into 5 is 10. So when we don't have a base, then we can take the base as a 10. So now log 10 base 10, answer is 1. Second question, log 16 base 2 equals to log 2 base 2. So log 16 base 2, here suitable formula is log a minus log b equals to log a by b. So then log 16 by 2 base 2, and 16 by 2 answer is 8 base 2. Now the exponential form of 8 is 2 cube base 2. So here log a to the power of m equals to m into log a. So then 3 into log 2 base 2. So 3 into log 2 base 2, answer is 1. So it is equals to 3. Third question, 3 into log 4 base 64. 3 into log 4 base 64. 64 exponential form is 4 table, because here number is 4. So I am taking the 4. 4 ones are 4, remainder 2, 4 6 are, next here 4 4s are 16. So then here 4 cube. So 3 into here log a base b to the power of m equals to 1 by m into log a base b. So then log 1 by 3 into log 4 base 4. Here 3 3 cancel. Then log 4 base 4. Log 4 base 4, answer is 1. So the answer is 1. Fourth question, 3 log 2 minus 2 log 3. First of all, I am applying the one formula m log a. It is equals to log a to the power of m. So then log 2 cube minus log 3 square. So then log 2 cube answer 8 minus log 3 square answer is 9. So log here log a minus log b formula. Log a minus log b equals to log a by b. So 8 by 9. So this is our required answer. Next question, log 10 plus 2 log 3 minus log 2. So first of all, m log a formula, let us use it. Log a to the power of m for this middle term. So then log 10 plus log 3 square minus log 2. So log 10 log 3 square, 3 3s are 9 minus log 2. For the first two terms, log a plus log b formula, that is 10 into 9 minus log 2. So log 10 into 9, 90 minus log 2. Now log a minus log b formula, so that is log a by b, so 90 by 2, so log 90 by 2, 45. So log 45 is the answer. Third bit, evaluate each of the following in terms of x and y. If it is given that x equals to log 3 base 2 and y equals to log 5 base 2. So first question, log 15 base 2. So this question write in the terms of x and y, where x is log 3 base 2, y equals to log 5 base 2. So that means 15 can write as a 3 into 5 base 2. Now log a into b formula. Log a into b equals to log a plus log b. So then log 3 base 2 plus log 5 base 2. Now as per the question, it is equals to x and it is equals to y. So then log 15 base 2, answer is x plus y. Second question, log 7.5 base 2. So log 7.5 convert into fraction form. So 75 by 10 base 2. So 75 by 10 here, 75 by 10, 5 2s are 10, 5 1s are 5, 2 remainder, 5 5s are 25. So 15 by 2. So log 15 by 2 base 2. So here we have to apply one formula. Log a by b equals to log a minus log b. So then log 15 base 2 minus log 2 base 2. So log 15 I am writing as a 3 into 5 base 2 minus log 2 base 2, answer is exactly 1. So now log 3 into 5, that means log a into b formula, log a plus log b. So log 3 base 2 plus log 5 base 2 minus 1. Log 3 base 2 value is how much actually? X. Log 5 base 2 value y minus 1. So the given question written in terms of x and y. Third question, log 60 base 2. Here 60 exponential form is 2 1s are 2 30s are 2 15s are 3 5s are. So then 2 square into 3 into 5 base 2. So here apply the formula, that is log a into b. So it is equals to log a plus log b. This formula is not only for the two terms a into b, it is applicable for three terms also. So that is why log 2 square base 2 plus log 3 base 2 plus log 5 base 2. And here log a to the power of m formula, that is m log a. So 2 into log 2 base 2 and its value is x and its value is y. So 2 into log 2 base 2, answer is 1 plus x plus y. So 2 plus x plus y. Fourth question, log 6750 base 2. Let's do the factorization of 6750. 2 table, 2 3s are, 2 3s are, 2 7s are, 2 5s are. Next 3 table, 3 1s are, 3 1s are, 3 2s are 6, 1 remainder, 3 5s are 15. Again 3 table, 3 9s are, 3 3s are 9, a remainder 2, 3 7s are 21, 3 5s are. Again 3 table, 3 1s are, 3 2s are 6, 3 5s are 15. Next to 5 table, 5 2s are 10, 5 5s are 25. Next to 5 5s are 25. So then log 6750 equals to log here 2 into total 3 3s are there, so 3 cube and 5 3 5s are 5 cube base 2. So here the suitable formula is log a into b formula. So log a plus log b. So then log 2 base 2 plus log 3 cube base 2 plus log 5 cube base 2. Log 2 base 2 answer is 1, and here log 3 cube base 2 means log a to the power of m formula. So m log a, so log 3 base 2, here also 3 into log 5 base 2, 1 plus 3 into log 3 base 2 value x given in the question, plus 3 into log 5 base 2 value is y. Then it is equals to 1 plus 3x plus 3y is a required answer. Fourth bit, expand the following. First question, log 1000. The exponential form of 1000 is here 2 500s, next to 2 250, next to 2 125, next to 5 25, 5 5s are 25. So then log 2 cube into 5 cube. So here the suitable formula is log a into b. It is equals to log a plus log b. So then log 2 cube plus log 5 cube. Now the suitable formula log a to the power of m equals to m log a. So then 3 into log 2 plus 3 into log 5. So this is called a expanding the log 1000. Second question, log 128 divided by 625. First I am doing the factorization for 125. 2 64s, 2 32s, 2 16s, 2 8s, 2 4s, 2 2s. Next to 625, 5 table, 5 1s are 5, 5 2s are 10, 5 5s are 25. So 5 25s are 5 5s are. So then log 128 means 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 2 to the power of 7 divided by 5 to the power of 4. Here the suitable formula is log a by b. It is equals to log a minus log b. So then log 2 to the power of 7 minus log 5 to the power of 4. Now the suitable formula log a to the power of m. So m into log a. So 7 into log 2 minus 4 into log 5. So this is called expanding the log 128 by 625. Third question, log x square into y cube into z to the power of 4. Here the suitable formula is log a into b equals to log a plus log b. So this formula is applicable for 3 terms also. So then log x square plus log y cube plus log z to the power of 4. Now the formula is log a to the power of m equals to m log a. So then 2 into log x plus 3 into log y plus 4 into log z. Next question, log p square q cube divided by r to the power of 4. First log a by b formula, that is log a minus log b. Next here log a into b formula, log a plus log b formula equals to log r to the power of 4. Now log a to the power of m, that is m log a. So 2 into log p, 3 into log q minus 4 into log r. Fifth question, log under root x cube by y square. First of all, exponential form of under root is x cube by y square whole power 1 by 2. So then log a to the power of m formula, that is m into log a. So then 1 by 2 into log x cube divided by y square. 1 by 2. Now log a by b formula, log a minus log b. So then here take the bracket, log x cube minus log y square. Now log a to the power of m formula, m into log a. So then 1 by 2 bracket of 3 log x minus 2 log y. Now 1 by 2 multiply inside, 3 by 2 into log x minus 1 by 2 into 2. So 2 by 2 into log y. So it is equals to 3 by 2 log x minus here 2 to cancel log y. Fifth question, if x square plus y square equals to 25xy, then prove that 2 into log x plus y equals to 3 into log 3 plus log x plus log y. So first I am selecting the LHS. LHS equals to 2 into log x plus y. So now here I am applying the one formula, that is m log a. Formula is log a to the power of m. So then log x plus y whole square. So log x plus y whole square formula, x square plus y square plus 2xy. But as per the question, x square plus y square value given, that is 25xy plus 2xy. So log 25 plus 2, 27xy. Now the formula is log a into b. So log a plus log b. So it is equals to log 27 plus log x plus log y. And 27 exponential form 3 cube. So log x plus log y. Log a to the power of m formula, 3 into log 3 plus log x plus log y. So it is equals to required RHS. So hence proved. Sixth question, if log x plus y divided by 3 equals to 1 by 2 bracket of log x plus log y, then find the value of x by y plus y by x. 1 by 2 bracket of log x plus log y. So log x plus y divided by 3 equals to 1 by 2. A log x plus log y equals to log x into y. Next to log x plus y divided by 3 equals to here m log a formula. So it is equals to what? Log a to the power of m. So then log xy whole power 1 by 2. Now we can cancel the logarithm on both sides. So then x plus y divided by 3 equals to xy whole power 1 by 2 means under root x into y. Now do square on both sides. X plus y divided by 3 whole square equals to under root x into y whole square. So apply the square for numerator, then it is equals to x square plus y square plus 2xy divided by, and for denominator 3 square is 9. Now here square root is cancel, x into y. So now 9 transpose to RHS side, then x square plus y square plus 2xy equals to 9xy. Now x square plus y square 9xy minus 2xy. X square plus y square equals to 7xy. X square plus y square, only just xy transpose to left side, so it will go to denominator place. So now split into two fractions, x square by xy plus y square by xy equals to 7. Here x square cancel, y square cancel, so x by y plus y by x equals to 7. So the required answer is 7. Seventh question, if 2.3 whole power x equals to 0.23 whole power y equals to 1000, then find the value of 1 by x minus 1 by y. So given that 2.3 whole power x equals to 1000, next to 0.23 whole power y equals to 1000. So 2.3 whole power x equals to 1000 exponential form 10 cube. Here also 0.23 whole power y equals to 10 cube. So 2.3 equals to, here the power x transposed to RHS side, then it will become whole power 1 by x for the right side. So left side x transposed to right side, then it became 1 by x. So here also 0.23 is equals to 10 cube whole power 1 by y. So 2.3, here the formula is a to the power of m whole to the power of n equals to a to the power of m into n. So then 10 to the power of 3 into 1 by x. Here 0.23 equals to 10 to the power of 3 into 1 by y. 2.3 whole power 10 to the power of 3 by x, and 0.23 only one decimal point you remove it. So then 2.3 divided by 10 equals to 10 to the power of 3 by y. So now 2.3 equals to 10 transpose to RHS side 3 by y into 10. So then 2.3 equals to 10 to the power of 3 by y into 10 to the power of 1. So then it is equals to 10 to the power of 3 by y plus 1, because the formula is a to the power of m into a to the power of n equals to a to the power of m plus n. Now observe the answers. Here 2.3 equals to 10 to the power of 3 by x. Here 2.3 equals to 10 to the power of 3 by y plus 1. Then here both LHS are equal. Then we can equate the RHS. So 10 to the power of 3 by equals to 10 to the power of 3 by y plus 1. So 10 to the power of 3 by x, sorry, here 10 to the power of 3 by y plus 1. Actually I written plus 1 here, but not it is in the exponential place. So we have a one formula, a to the power of m equals to a to the power of n, then m equals to n. Because here bases are same, then we can equate the powers. So apply the same formula here. 3 by x equals to 3 by y plus 1. So 3 by x minus 3 by y equals to 1. Take the 3 common. 1 by x minus 1 by y equals to 1. So 1 by x minus 1 by y equals to 3 is multiplying here. So transpose to RHS side. So answer is 1 by 3. Eighth question, if 2 to the power of x plus 1 equals to 3 to the power of 1 minus x, then find the value of x. Our required answer is at the place of exponent. So to find out the x value, we need a same base, but it is different bases. That is why apply the logarithm on both sides. So log 2 to the power of x plus 1, log 3 to the power of 1 minus x. Now log a to the power of m formula, that is m log a. So then x plus 1 bracket of log 2, and here 1 minus x into log 3. So next one is x into log 2 plus 1 into log 2 is log 2. 1 into log 3 is log 3 minus x into log 3. Write x terms one side, constants another side. So x log 2, this minus x log 3 transpose to left side plus x log 3. Next to constant number log 3 plus log 2 will become minus log 2. Now from these two we can take the x common. So then log 2 plus log 3, it is equals to log 3 minus log 2. Now x equals to log 3 minus log 2 divided by log 2 plus log 3. So this is our required answer x. Ninth bit first problem is log 2 rational or irrational? Justify your answer. So let log 2 equals to x. So there is a no base, but we can consider it is as a 10. Now write in the exponential form. So exponential form is here logarithm base is 10, then in the exponential form also base is 10, and this x will come to exponential place and 2 will go to right side. So to find out the x value, its base is 10. Then right side also we require same base. Why? Because a to the power of m equals to a to the power of n, then m equals to n. But here is it possible to write the 2 as a exponential form with base 10? So it is not possible. So it is not possible to find out the x value. So therefore x means what? Actually log 2. So log 2 is definitely irrational number because we are unable to find out the x value. Next, second question, is log 100 rational or irrational? Justify your answer. So let log 100 is equals to x. So then log 100 base is 10, because if there is a no base we can consider it is as a 10. Now log 100 exponential form is 10 square base 10, it is equals to x. So now I am writing in the exponential form 10 to the power of x equals to 10 square. Here bases are same, then we can equate the powers. So x equals to 2. But actually x equals to what? Log 100. So then log 100 value equals to how much? 2. So 2 is a rational number. So then log 100 also a rational number. So log 100 is rational number because its answer is 2. 2 is a rational number.